Hello everyone, this is Trajan Caesar, and welcome back to YGOPro. Today I'm going to play my Shaddoll heroes again, and I'm going to go by the advice of my one friend Martin, who said that I need to explain more stuff about the game for people who are new to the game. Now I'm going to lower the volume a little bit here because I think it's a little too loud. And I need to talk more and have the music on so that it doesn't sound like Deep Space, where it's just my voice or dead silence for a minute or two. So I'm going to start off this video by actually going over the deck profile of my Shaddoll hero deck. We're going to start off with the Shaddoll Beast. Great for draw power, which is something this deck needs, because sometimes, unless you set Hedgehog and then flip it, it's kind of hard to draw into your fusions, which is the core of this deck. We have Dragon for popping back row. Squamata can either be flipped to destroy a monster on the field, or send a monster from your deck to the graveyard, which is very good for this deck, because all the Shaddoll monsters get their effects when they're sent to the graveyard by card effects. Dragon does return cards to the hand, which is good for certain monsters that you don't want to destroy, like generally anything Cosmo. You kind of don't want to destroy them because they get their effects. Same with Burning Abyss. Then you run the 3 Armageddon Knight for getting your Shaddoll cards' effects. Run as many as you can afford to run in the deck, because right now this is a -3 from the deck itself, which means you're effectively starting with 37 cards. This to search out your polymerization, and also it's good fusion material for El Shaddoll Grista, which has its uses in that if your opponent inherently summons something, like they go for an XYZ, a fusion, or synchro, you discard a Shaddoll monster to negate that special summon. We run Bubble Man here with the mass change so that we can get Acid to destroy back row. Then we have Mathematician to send your Shaddolls to the graveyard, which they'll get their effects. We run Grand Mole because it's a good target to summon Shekinaga. Same with Mathematician. And also, a problem Shaddolls have is being able to run over Beat Sticks, because currently, right now, their strongest monster here is Aniodolus, which has 2,700 attack. It's not going to be able to run over a Blue Eyes by itself, but you can bounce monsters back to the hand with Grand Mole. You could also get rid of a lot of problem monsters, like, I don't know, maybe a Dark Destroyer or a Crystal Wing with Grand Mole. Shaddoll Hedgehog, run 3. It searches your field spell. Why did I say field spell? I meant to say it summons your fusion spell, and it also helps get monsters to your hand when it's sent to the graveyard. This helps summon monsters back from the graveyard. It also can be summoned to the field from the graveyard if it's sent there by a card effect. It's really good. I always run 1 Raigeki because it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. This can make or break a game. Same with Soul Charge. Foolish to send another Shaddoll monster to the graveyard. El Shaddoll Fusion. You kind of need it for your Shaddoll Fusions. And Twin Twister, pretty standard. Hand Destruction, send Shaddoll monsters by card effect. They get their effects in the graveyard this way. It's good for this deck. Mass Change second. Probably the second most important spell card in this deck outside of Shaddoll Fusion. This gets us our masked heroes like Diane, Anki, and Acid. Then we run our 2 copies of Storming Mirror Force to bounce the big scary monsters we don't want to fight face on. Back to the hand, where they'll mostly do nothing unless they're pendulums, in which case they'll just be summoned back next turn. But they would either way if you're running regular Mirror Force. And really, you don't want to run like... I don't know about Quaking Mirror Force, but the other one, that's the water one, it only works for direct attack, so I wouldn't run it. Bottomless, everything dies to Bottomless Trap Hole, so why not run it? Compulse, yes, it targets, but it has its uses. And Solemn Warning. I don't like to run a lot of Solemn cards because I don't want to accidentally misplay and spend too many life points personally. Then we have our 2 copies of Shekinaga, which is very good right now. It has solid defense, so it can pretty much block anything your opponent's gonna summon. It has a decent attack, and the effect to send 1 Shaddoll card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy a monster and negate the activation of an effect. That is very solid. We run 1 copy of Aniodolus because ritual decks like Cyber Angels can be a bit of a problem. And this basically shuts down like fusions and rituals mostly. It's not going to do anything to XYZs or synchros. That's why we only run it at 1. Cool thing about this card is it's the Shaddoll corrupted version of Necros of Trishula fused with an Infernoid monster. So I like to joke with my friend Martin that by calling it Shaddoll Trishula because Trishula is his favorite card. Masked Hero Diane. Solid 2800 attack. You can special summon a hero. Very solid card. Anki to attack directly when it's needed, because why deal with a huge monster when you could just reduce their life points to 0 by attacking them directly. Acid to deal with back row. I already explained Grista. Dark Law. This is one of the 2 best extra deck cards we run. The whole point of this deck is to get Dark Law and Winda on the field to completely shut down the opponent. This card is the one that says any monster that's destroyed on your opponent's side is banished. And it also forces your opponent to discard 1 random card. This says your opponent can only special summon once per turn. So these 2 mean goodbye pendulum decks. Now, let's get started and actually play the game. Meta only. Let's try challenging this guide. I'm not the only person recording for YouTube, apparently. Oh. Let's try this. Maybe we could help. Let's see if we can get this game going. I'll give him 30 seconds to answer, otherwise we'll quit and host a game. Okay, apparently he doesn't want to play. That's host. It's always easier to get a game when you host yourself. That's why I'd always do it, personally. But hey, sometimes you can run across random people. Okay. We'll go this route. Or do we? You know what? Why not? Let's get our lockdown started. This is very risky. This could cost us the game if we don't play it right. But I'm feeling confident with these two here that we can do something. This could have been a mistake. Apparently it wasn't. I'm not counting that. I still owe my audience 3 games. We'll go second. Second is always the best to pick, because you draw a card, effectively meaning your deck has 1 card less. So, for consistency, it's best to go second. Let's see. We can go for... Oh, we have a decent hand. Go for Winda. And let's see what we draw. Please mask change second, so I can go Winda and Darklaw turn 1. That would be nice, please. Aw. Well, I tried. Activate both their effects. What do we want in the hand? No, it's not a mirror match. I'm not running rank 10 train dolls. I'm running Masked Hero dolls. Sorry, I have a drink here. I don't know if it's bothering with the audio much. Actually, we should be in a good position because in a mirror match, if we have Dark Law, his Shaddolls shouldn't get their effects because they have to be sent to the graveyard. He's probably going to run over our Winda because that's the biggest threat to his deck right now because Winda's the one that keeps him from special summoning. Yes, we're going to use the effect to get our fusion back. Okay, we can use Shaddoll Fusion with any card in... So much for that. Vanities basically says you can't special summon monsters. So, we're pretty boned right now. Set this, hope he attacks it, and we'll get our Winda back. Or wait, that wouldn't work because this is on the field. My mistake. Oh well, we'll do something. It's the best we have right now. Compulse, Shekinaga. Right. Didn't I make this exact same mistake in my first video? We're in a really bad position here. Winda as well. Rip. We're probably going to lose this turn. He can switch this into attack, which he does. Probably roll over Armageddon Knight with Winda first, and then attack, attack, and attack. Yep, that's the OTK. Well, let's try this again. Who knows, maybe someone will play a rogue tier deck. Great. What is this hand? How did I manage to draw all 3 copies of Armageddon Knight in one hand? And recorded for the world to see? Well, send Beast. I'm not going to waste it on one back row. Nope, not going to waste it. Now use it. Okay. Not gonna count that one. That was a forfeit. If we play our cards right, we can get 2 fusions. Maybe. Actually, yeah, that works. I thought of how to do it. We're playing against Toon World. Or wait. Let's see. If I send Blazeman to the field, I get the other fusion. Oh, I mean, I I thought there was a way to do it, but I guess there wasn't. I thought for a second I could get both Grista and Winda on the field at the same time. But that isn't the case. Not going to use the effect there. We're in a very good position. That could always change, of course, but for now we can. Not yet. Yeah, I'm not going to let you do that. That was probably a mistake. But but I'm not going to be too worried about it. Don't have anything to fuse right now. Let's try attacking this. I don't think a lot of tunes have high attacks. Or, I mean, high defenses. But you never know. This is why Hound would be kind of nice occasionally. Because you could always flip it to attack. It did it anyways. So I guess it wouldn't have been necessary. Even though, unless this guy has, like, 3 set mirror forces, or a mirror force and a scrap iron scarecrow, he's kind of in a bad position. You know, too bad he doesn't have a way to get... He doesn't have a extra deck, so he can't get Cyber Dragon Infinity. We're going to send... Plans have changed. We're going to send this. Well, that's annoying. Are you kidding me? I was burned to death? You know what? Let's replay this guy one more time. Oh. Well, so much for that. Apparently that was the... Wait, did I challenge that guy? Just checking the time. Well, he's letting us go second. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Hmm. Send Beast to get its effect to draw one card. Scary Bird and Hedgehog both will get their effects. I'll add this to hand for next turn. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. What is this guy running? Yeah, use its effect. Do I want to set Beast and then draw 2 cards next turn? Or get Wind on the field for the lockdown? I think this is the best move I could make. Yeah, because we don't have to worry about this in particular because we could always get Brista. XYZ? Well, this looks like a job for Shekinaga. Well, this could have helped me if I drew it like before I normal summoned. Oh well. What's done is done. Hand trap? Oh, card effect. Because I was gonna think, like, what? Did they make a fire honest? Well, we have everything we need. Let's see what the best bet is here. I'm so glad that we got this card. Let's see, just reading this effect to make sure I know what it does. If this card battles an opponent's monster during the damage calculations, then one beast warrior winged beast monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card gains 100 times its level during the damage calculation. Okay. So we'll avoid attacking that one. But we're going to use this effect. And I'm not going to gamble there. I don't know what he's waiting for. He probably doesn't know what to do at this point, because he can only special summon once per turn, so if he was planning to XYZ, this is basically stopping him right now. Oh. Oh, he was searching, I forgot, he activated Tanky. Come on, try and attack. I don't have anything set. Honest. Yeah, not letting you do that. And we're gonna send. And he surrenders. Well, I think I'll end the episode right here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.